can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story
just
I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it.
It's my name and my Jeff 1
I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest.
I'll tell you what it is. Hold on.
But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my
They're
wins.
trash.
This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focusing.
You gotta get a perks at work. Let me see. I gotta see. Just ask email and then Jeff 1 2. Jeffrey 1 2. I mean.
Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
What? Here, let me just give you my phone. Oh, it's right here. Here. Here, just keep. Yeah. It's already in there. All you gotta do is hit back, whatever. Who'd you pick?
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at
God.
Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up.
You couldn't beat me. That's why you went with
and
that.
the New England Patriots. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Fumble.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Jeff, what was the name of that game? I forgot to ask you.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Jeff, what was that name of that game that you were playing? Division 2, okay.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. But that man, Derrick Henry, boy, was he one of the stories of the postseason. Leading rusher in the NFL during the regular season, but even then, kind of under the radar. But he really showed America how valuable he was during that Titans postseason run. A 3-game stretch starting with Week 17. Charles, 2-11 against Houston, 182 versus the Pats, and 195 in Baltimore.
And what I think is surprising for people is, as you said, he was under the radar. But if you go back 2 seasons when they had a little bit of playoff success, remember when they won in Kansas City? People remember the play where Marcus Mariota got the ball batted back to him. What they may have forgotten was Derrick Henry shredding the Kansas City defense with well over 100 yards in that game. So at playoff time, when he plays big, which he normally does, Tennessee tends to have success. That's the kind of back they have in Derrick Henry.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 6 yards in the first down. They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Dante Hightower on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Fold it like a lawn chair, he said.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. A first down carry for
Oh, my God, keep doing that.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Way to move
So
him.
he caught by Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Not going.
Pushes forward,
Let's
but
go,
comes up
baby.
short of the goal line
One
as
more.
he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory?
No more. Let's go.
Boy,
Let's go.
No chance as he was
Let's go.
met and
Get
dropped
that
behind
3.
the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This is where we
An
like them
interesting
at, because
and
he can't
intriguing
do
decision there
nothing.
defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite
Oh,
seeing the
he's
multiple
going
tight end
for
look
it.
that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA
I
Sports.
can't wait to stop him here. This is going to be the best.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry.
God, he stopped him. He stopped. He stopped. What? His knee was down. Oh, my God. They just dropped me. His knee was down. Way behind the line. What a cheat. What a cheat. Yeah, he got stopped behind the line. They deserve to give you that anyway.
Because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second. And finally,
That
the
was
points were registered.
trash.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh, I
And the
think I
decision
found
to
a new
bring it
team.
out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 18. From the gun, it's Brady.
I think I found a new
And
team.
that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch.
Come
Kansas
on.
City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go.
Didn't I say I was
held
going to
Kansas
play
City
right?
to 10 points through 3 quarters.
I did.
And somehow they're winging their way
This is
back
too
to
easy
San
for them.
Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady.
Good.
Double coverage, and
I
it's
didn't want you to get it
intercepted.
back there anyway.
Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own own 48-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
From the 45 on second down, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Good stop, guys.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
My defense is sick.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They're sick. That's good. Shit, you had the ball at the 40.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll cut it out to the sideline.
Good
and he'll
shit.
take
Yeah,
this down to the 40-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to normal ballet.
Get off.
But at the same time,
that
was well executed.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all the
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Brady, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Oh, I get the ball at halftime. Let's get a big stop here. Come on. We know what he's going to do. He's going to run.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
Touchdowns.
Way to hit on
second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's hard hitters. That's what I'm talking about.
Because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. Flushed out right.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Thank you. That's that defense.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket
Priceline
and
this
panics
perks
a
at
little
work.
bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in
that
an open
defense
spot.
is
There's a
sick.
guy lurking, took the ball from.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not.
I think I found a new team.
Know that you're open, otherwise just
I think I found a new team. I think I found a new team. That was easy.
New England. James White, 35 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Rank.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point.
I did.
And this will be good off the right upright, but he got a favorable bounce, and he gets it to go.
You wish.
All level now at 10 apiece
nice
as the
kick.
kick's away.
That's a beautiful kick. This defense is sick. I think I found a new team, and I don't even like New England.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
What?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
They gotta keep offsides,
easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
Kick me that ball
back. They stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Lewis, remember where you came from, cuz.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete.
Way to hit that
the veteran
down.
Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now it's Tannehill.
Good hit. Way to make him think it was there.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
He was there.
And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Good shit, good shit. Way to spin
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
That's exactly where you want it.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time.
Nice hit.
And that'll bring up second down.
Nice.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill.
Thank you. Thank you. Just what we wanted. Just what we were looking for.
Devin McCourty picks it off.
That's exactly how I planned it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This is the dumb shit I do. I'm pretty tired.
The offense is not leading the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Brady. He hits White, complete.
Exactly,
and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out to the field.
Way to get him.
Well done for that. Has
good
that happened
hit.
to you before? No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing
That was
that
a
back
good
in the good
hit.
old days.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now they'll run with Lewis.
That's what I'm talking about. Take him back if we have to.
Back to the 33.
That's what I'm talking
A
about.
loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Ready?
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
Good.
And he'll be
Way to
out
keep
of
him out
bounds,
there.
able to get it down to the 25 there.
I
He
like
turned that
I
into
like
a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This defense is sick.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Got him.
And he goes
Way to
down.
get
It's
him.
a
That's
Patriot
it.
sack.
Let him set it for 3.
Great
That's what I'm
job
talking. Good
defensively. I think he was
defense.
trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football.
Good
Before he knew it, he was on his
defense.
back.
Good
So that just brings us right
defense.
back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
Good
And they will
defense.
take the lead at 13-10.
Gave it to him at the
These
40.
kickers now,
Set it for 3
it's like we
twice.
take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain
Good
blocks.
shit. Way
Yeah,
to
I
go.
would agree with that
You take
totally.
2.
They've got to focus on staying
I'll
on their
take
double
2.
teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
29. Alpha. Hey, 166.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Why didn't he turn
Passes are
around? What the
intercepted
fuck
for
was
a third time
that?
today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
He didn't even
at
turn
the
around.
45-yard line.
Look at that ball hit the ground. Oh my God.
On the double.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Get it.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry.
That run game ain't
And
going
they go
nowhere. Let's go
backwards here.
backwards.
Losing yardage
Run
back
game
at
ain't
the
going nowhere. Let's go
48-yard line.
backwards. This
That'll
defense
set them
is
back with a
sick.
loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf.
Blue dead, blue dead.
Speed grip.
Here's Tannehill. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
from the gun on third down. Tannehill.
Good shit. I knew you were going there. I knew it. I knew it. Way to keep him to 3.
But at least it does get him to
Way to
4th
keep
down.
him where I needed him.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available
That is, I love this defense.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now,
that's
if you're
9
wondering,
points
it's only
that we stopped him from the 40.
As he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I'm giving you the opportunities. How are you giving me opportunities? I'm going for it on 4th. You're potting it on 4th. It seems like I'm giving you the opportunity.
Through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind
You're potting on 4th down. I'm going for it.
They're not even over 100 yards yet, and in today's NFL,
that's why I just can't. For some reason, I can't play you seriously.
Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
I always know I'm going to
advance
beat
the
you.
ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Nashville. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Brady. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
What the frick is that?
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
Come on, Thomas.
They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
Oh, my God, that was in his hands. I got to go for it again. I got to go for it again. That was in his hands.
I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
Look at that right in
there was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And able to find Dorsett.
Way to get
and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. 1st down, here's White. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 1st down, White.
Good shit,
White. This will
White.
be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on
White
1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Brady gives to Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was simple.
15 yards.
That was simple.
Recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Yeah, that was simple.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around.
Yeah, I did too.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result.
I like this. I love this. This is so easy. And I gave him the ball 4 times at the 40.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
God, I'm so good. I'm so good. You're not giving me anything. Why do you keep saying that? I gave you every opportunity.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
I went for it on 4th down, cuz you've been flying out. He said I gave you every opportunity. You kicked the field goal every opportunity.
Tennessee
you
offense about set
field
ready to
goal
go.
every
Fortunate to get points on the board
no,
last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
The defense was on you. That was nowhere.
We almost started to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
If that offense gets put what?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
He's running it now, so we'll stop that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down.
Good stop.
It's Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Jump. Check 26.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
Nice
and
stop.
Just no chance of turning
There's
the
no
corner.
chance
He
for
can
him.
only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I like it.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in,
I knew
he's
you
going
were
to take
doing
one
that.
for the team, right?
Good
because he's
shit.
just waiting there
Good
and holding
shit.
on for everyone else to help him out.
Hard hitters,
They
though.
try to throw on 2nd
Hard
down,
hitters.
but this one is incomplete.
That was it. This defense is nasty. It don't matter. This defense is nasty.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Henry.
He stopped.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill.
Picked off.
He finds Humphreys. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
That was so trash. That was lucky.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, he was about to fumble.
3 yards
Let's
on
go.
the pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A 2nd down run with Lewis.
Good shit.
2
Good
yards
shit.
on the
Way to
carry there,
hold
and it's
him
going to
there.
lead them to 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call.
I like
Still
that
an
call.
opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Oh, we stopping this one. Blitz to the right, to the right.
On 3rd down.
Knew it. I knew it. Good shit.
Just
Way
a
to
1-yard
stop
pick
him.
up there, and it'll
Way
be
to
4th
stop
down.
him.
Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
He missed it. Nice, man.
Succop's kick is good.
Yes, perfect. Just enough time. Just what I wanted.
As they have taken the lead in the final minute.
I wanted you to win, so I let you get
it's
that.
A huge kick
I didn't want to beat you yet. I didn't want to beat you. I let you.
Celebrations aren't a little too premature.
Nah, I let you.
Right about that, because
cuz I'm letting you. I'm letting you, cuz. I don't kick field goals. Come on.
This defense is going to need to come up with
you know who you talking to?
I
don't kick field goals. I don't kick field goals.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
This is what I do. I wait for you to pick it off. I do dumb shit like this because I want you to win. If not, I would have just ran.
To throw is Brady. They'll roll him.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I wanted.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Nice.
Down to 15 seconds.
Way to miss that, what I wanted you to do. He did exactly what I wanted him to do.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete.
Good shit. Don't catch that. What are you doing?
They had to go for it with such
I let
little
him beat me by 2, you know.
And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being
I'm too
in the
nice.
red zone.
I don't know why I should have just let him score. So we get for a touchdown.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
You're so trash, cuz. I feel so bad for you every time.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.